Teenage Dream by Katy Perry has changed lives across the world.
If you're anywhere between the ages of 12 and 72 years old, this album for sure had an impact on your life, and you'll never be the same.
It seems like we never think about it, but so many songs talk about food and like drinking. I thought it was appropriate to go through the whole entire album and go through every lyric and try every food and drink mentioned in the album.
I've never thought about doing this, but I feel like it was meant to be.
And the science begins now. Track 1. Teenage Dream. Unfortunately, this song doesn't mention any food and drink.
But it still needs to be talked about for a couple seconds with the audience. This song is an American classic. A lot of you guys probably only understand the surface meaning to this song, but let's go a little bit deeper for us musician knowledge people.
Yeah.
So if you dive deeper into this song's meaning, it's actually about her falling in love with someone and feeling as if she's living a teenage dream.
Wow.
Track 2. Last Friday Night, in parentheses, T period, G period, I period, F period.
This song has a lot of food and drinks mentioned in it, but first we need to discuss the song. This song has a saxophone solo, which it needs praise for that. The music video alone is a masterpiece.
Rebecca Black's in it. And she previously that same year, or like the year before, released her song Friday, so it all sort of tied together.
And
Katy Perry did comedy acting.
Ooh. The song is a certified club classic.
This song is amazing, and it's one of those songs where none of us ever really had a night like this, but it's just fun and pretending we did, you know?
Yeah.
Like, I've never gotten kicked out of a bar, maxed out my credit card, had a threesome, swam naked in a pool, all in the same night. That's never happened, but I feel like it has happened because of this song, you know?
I don't even think Katy Perry herself has experienced this, but just the image of it is enough. Barbies on the barbecue. I wasn't aware of this, but this is Australian slang for barbecuing.
Yeah, they call barbecues Barbies. Oh, let's cook something on the Barbie.
You would know because you were just in Australia.
Yep, that's all we did the whole time was do stuff with the Barbie.
I don't really feel like barbecuing, so maybe we could go to Famous Dave's barbecue pit for Katy Perry.
This isn't confirmed anywhere, but I'm just assuming that Katy Perry ate here the day she recorded this song. Because why else would she have thought of barbecuing, you know?
Literally, I ordered Louisiana ribs, beans, and a cornbread, and I feel like this is Katy Perry's aesthetic.
I ordered a chicken breast sandwich. It was made on a barbecue, so it technically still fits the theme. And I also got broccoli that I think was microwaved, but you know, not everything has to fit the theme.
I feel like this lunch was kind of preparing me to maybe have Thank God It's Friday type of night. Because it's actually Friday when we went.
It's Friday right now. Oh my God. Did you even plan that?
No.
That proves that there is a God. And we took too many shots.
I got some shot glasses, and it's time to take a shot for Katy Perry.
Popping bottles in the ice like a blizzard.
It's about Katy Perry.
Yeah, sorry, I'm trying to make it
Not about Dove and the cataracts.
Ooh. 2 shots of vodka. Do you get it? Oh, there's like the Vine, you know? It's like kind of an indie Vine.
Oh, it's a band? Oh, Vine! So it was
I'm
a
just
joke?
kidding. That was a joke because that was the most like commercial Vine ever. 2 shots of vodka.
2 shots of vodka.
Oh, I've seen that before, and and it's so funny because
it seems like it's guzzling, you know.
Cheers.
We took too many shots.
I don't know if I want to have this type of night anymore.
Ew, I actually don't think I've had a shot of vodka since like high school. Oh, that is disgusting.
I'm gonna chase it with my green tea.
I'm a tequila boy through and through.
Menesho tra. I thought this was a type of food, and I was like, oh, it's probably a type of food from France or something, but it actually just means threesome in French. You can pronounce it right now, so then I pronounced it wrong earlier.
Ménage à trois.
He lived in France for 6 years.
Think I need a ginger ale.
I'm glad we can finally have a soft drink because that vodka's still stuck in my
I know, that is disgusting. What type of shots do you think Katy Perry had in like the Teenage Dream universe? Like was she Like, is she...
Well, I am kind of getting the vibe of cotton candy flavored vodka.
How, yeah, like the UV cake vodka.
Yeah, she wouldn't be drinking plain. I honestly never have ginger ale, and I do have to admit, I don't know if it's from Katy Perry or what, but when I was in elementary school, I thought ginger ale was cool.
No,
I
I'm not
legit
kidding.
did.
I thought it was cool too. Why did we all think it was cool because of this album? Because I don't know why else I would have thought it was cool.
Yeah, I don't know why I would have either, because this was like $2 at the store.
I know,
It's
it's nothing
fancy.
cool. But I remember there was a stage where whenever I went on a plane and the stewardess would ask, like, what do you want? I always got a ginger ale. So I was just like, oh, just like a vibe. But I think it honestly was because of this album, now that I think about it. I don't know if I'm ready for a t.g.i.f night, because I already am not getting feel tipsy. Am I one of those people who fakes being drunk?
You probably are,
It's
right?
all a mental thing.
Yeah, you are
Oh,
that type of person. I can tell.
Okay, chug. Oh, but do you know why she mentions it in the song?
Well, I just realized it. We're living too fast. We should have got blackout, then had this, because this would help with the hangover.
Yeah, doesn't everyone always say, like, Sprite and ginger ale help when you're sick? Like, remember when I was sick, when I was younger, Mom would always say, have a Sprite, and it's like, that sounds like the worst thing to have.
Well, whenever I had it, it felt like it was doing something.
Yeah, so it's science.
I'm a fan of ginger ale. It's, like, definitely good. It just tastes like Sprite, but good. I mean, Sprite's good.
Ginger ale's great.
Track 3. California Gurls featuring Snoop Dogg. Is this the lead single?
Yeah, this was the lead single, and
So this is the big boy.
she performed it at the VMAs, and I'm pretty sure she went in on a surfboard. Like, she was flying on a surfboard, and it came down on the stage. So this is just like the California fantasy song. Can we talk about the way she spelled girls?
Oh, the U-R-L-S.
Yeah, it adds a lot.
We love people that don't know how to spell.
I know, that gives off of the aesthetic of the whole album. I picture this cotton candy girl, dropped out of school at 13, she became a waitress, and she just is living her fantasy on the boulevards of Venice in Los Angeles. And she doesn't have much, but she's living.
Aww. If you didn't know by the title, this is basically just California girls living their best life.
Just them being hot, hooking up with people. Everyone wants to get with them because they're so hot, and they're just living.
Sipping gin and juice. I've never had gin and juice, but I got all the ingredients. It's only 2 ingredients.
This is an easy drink.
Yeah, let's mix it up.
We got some cranberry juice. They don't specify what type of juice to use. There's so many types of juices, so I guess it's whatever, choose your own adventure. What I have against gin, but I have something against it. It just grosses me out. It always has. I don't know why. It just reminds me of pirates.
That's a good vibe to me.
Gin and rum, they just remind me of these pirate people, and it just isn't my energy. You actually can't take that top thing off, can you?
Okay, this is just embarrassing. That's definitely stuff.
Yeah, Target.
And I'm really shocked. So it says 1.5 ounces of gin.
Don't these shot glasses remind you of church? Like the Catholic church growing up?
They do. It says juice to top, so I'm just gonna add as much as I want. So this is what happened. We're at this hotel.
In Toronto.
And I remember looking, and this girl was just so, it looked like I was watching a commercial.
No, she was living.
She actually wasn't smiling. She had a straight face.
And then wasn't she also, I think she was doing like one-handed, because wasn't she doing 2 at once?
Yeah.
So she was going like this, and it just gave off such an energy where like, this is leaking on me. This gives such a California energy.
Wait. Why does my puppo, is that what gin smells like?
I think that cup had something weird in it. I don't know. Why does it smell like
I
pepper?
don't know, I'm actually grossed out.
I don't know if I'm just making this up, but it does remind me of being at a pool in LA.
Let's see.
A hotel pool, to be exact.
I'm gonna close my eyes. That's good. It doesn't remind me of anything. It reminds me of Crystal Light with alcohol added.
Yeah, I remember when I very first started going out, I would always get cranberry vodka, so I think it just takes me back to that time. Oh, it smells so much like pepper. That's a thing, I guess.
Yeah, this smells exactly like purple. I tried it for you, Katie, but I don't think I'm gonna be drinking this again.
Katie is not the only person who wrote these songs. I just feel like she isn't a gin and juice girl. I
She
feel
is
like
not.
somebody else threw this lyric in, like some 45-year-old man. It wasn't Katie. I can tell.
I was getting the same deep sense in my body.
Mm-hmm. Sun-kissed skin so hot will melt your popsicle.
This lyric probably isn't actually talking about popsicles. I think it's talking about the male genitalia getting aroused. But nonetheless, we're obviously just gonna take it literally.
But when you actually dig into this lyric, will melt your popsicle, wouldn't you want to thicken the popsicle or freeze it? You really got the right aesthetic when you went to the grocery store.
Very colorful, very homo. This one.
Oh, you got cotton candy? Okay, what one do I want? Oh, banana split. Katy Perry is such a popsicle girl, though. Cause like you think of like no, but you think of like I don't know like who's someone okay I'll just say Lady Gaga. Like she's not really a popsicle girl. Like there's just certain people who are popsicle girls, you know?
That's true. Katy Perry does give the popsicle vibe. These are good.
Oh my god. This actually is so good. Holy F.
These popsicles are melting popsicles.
I just picture her like the waves are crashing. She's in a bikini top with jean shorts. Having one of these during the middle of the day to cool herself off. That is weird when she wrote that song, she didn't know it would cause us to do this year. This time right now we'd be eating a popsicle. Like, she never knew it would affect the world in such a deep way.
Sex on the beach. This song is very sexual, so it's probably just being literal, like, oh, we're having sex on the beach. But sex on the beach is a alcoholic beverage, so we're gonna make that.
I do like how she did a double meaning though, you know? It's up to the listener to interpret that lyric.
That's true, because sex on the beach is a very popular drink.
Yeah.
So I've never had this, but it calls for peach schnapps, orange juice, vodka, and cranberry juice.
I've always wanted to try this drink though. So I've been like, oh my god, it sounds so scandalous.
We're actually following our recipe, so don't make fun of us. I mean, no one was.
They're coming for us.
I'm not gonna measure it, else it's gonna spill everywhere. You know?
Yeah.
Wait, what's happening? I think I just need to shake it.
Yeah, like there's so much pulp gathered at the top. Like it's not supposed to be that pulpy.
Ew.
Wait. Oh, bitch, that was way too much.
Now, I'm gonna mix it with my finger. We did add too much orange juice, but still, we're getting it. We're getting what
this smell, it just gives me a stomach ache because the sweet drinks I hate them.
Oh, I just was picturing me on a tropical vacation, and it's 9 o'clock in the morning, and it's like, okay.
That is what it smells like. It smells like a Caribbean vacation.
This one's actually delicious to me. It's very sweet, but I love it.
That's actually very refreshing.
And we made it kind of strong. It tastes strong to me, at least.
Ooh, that's good.
I'd be down to have a sex on a beach. No, the drink.
She had a popsicle, she had a gin and juice, and she's having a sex on the beach. Like, at a certain point,
It does get to a point where public intoxication is actually illegal, so I'll get to call the police.
Because I was thinking of it in a glamorous way, but now that I'm actually thinking of it, was she just a trashy drunk person on the beach? Disrupting people's days at the beach. They're trying to relax, and she's all drunk in a bikini.
Making out with everyone.
I know, dirt on face. Because she just is that, like, down-home beach girl.
I still like that, though.
I know, it gives me a new perspective on the album.
Kiss her, touch her, squeeze her buns.
I'm just happy she's finally eating something with substance. Like we said, she's an obnoxious drunk on the beach. She needs to get some bread in her system. But also, the lyric is probably about Snoop, I'm assuming, grabbing her buns with consent. But we're just interpreting it as an actual bun.
Yay.
So by this point in the song, her boyfriend has showed up to the beach. And they're having a picnic.
Yeah. This is in the freezer, so it does taste like freezable.
I was gonna say, it tastes like your old apartment. Like how your old apartment smelled, it tastes.
It kind of does. It actually is gross to me.
Ew, why is it like that?
Probably because it's been in the freezer for like 2 years.
Ew.
I wouldn't recommend squeezing these buns.
I feel like all I tasted was a plastic bag.
Bikinis, zucchinis, martinis, no weenies, just a king and a queenie. This is the food song. This just keeps going.
Zucchinis, it does seem like a random thing to mention in the song. I'm assuming it's just for the rhyme. This doesn't really give the energy to the song. Like, I mean, I guess if you think of the shape, maybe he was trying to do a play on that, but...
But then later he says, no weenies. So, like, if this song isn't just for, like, rhyming, what would weenies allude to? Like no weenies. So, like, is that saying, like, no lame people?
Oh, yeah, I really say, you're a weenie.
And then zucchinis could be alluding to something, but I don't know if I'm just being...
Also, are zucchinis grown in California?
Oh, maybe. I did wash it, so... Finally, we got something from the ground.
Some nutrients.
You know, you need some protein, so take a little bit of a cold weenie.
I love how you included this even though he said no weenies.
Cold hot dogs are where it's at.
It reminds me of having Lunchables, the Lunchable hot dogs.
And we still need to make a martini. I've never had a martini, but I'm looking at the ingredients and it just is all alcohol.
Oh my god, yeah, I've always wanted to try to have one because it seems classy to have a martini.
We actually found a recipe and it calls for orange bitters too, so. What's dry vol mouth?
Yeah, I've never heard of this in my life.
It's not Volmouth, it's Volmuth. I mispronounce a bunch of words, but I just felt the need to let you know that that was my uneducated moment of this video. One of many, probably. So this is something Snoop Dogg would drink, so we need to keep that in mind.
He doesn't give me martini vibes. I actually picture him not to drink alcohol. You know he's so into weed.
Oh, yeah, yeah. And then it just has a dash of orange bitters.
Let's see what your interpretation of a dash is.
Blah.
Wait, this must be strong. They try to keep it in there that much.
It must be so potent. You can take the full sip, because I want to see like your facial expression before I sip.
And martinis always are just in a little small glass, so this makes sense.
Yeah.
We've had espresso martinis before, so we might have already had Vermouth and stuff.
That's true. Espresso martinis are slaps.
That's what I pictured it to taste like, but it just, yeah, tastes like gasoline.
I will drink it for Katy Perry, but I actually am dreading this. I don't know why, but...
People have always told me martinis taste like shit.
How do people drink that, legit?
It's gross. I respect people who order these because they want to get effed up.
Unfortunately, I'm not with you, Snoop Dogg, on that one. If you're watching.
Track 4. Firework.
This was the inspirational song on the album where she really tried to get everyone to get up and just love themselves. I think this was her first inspirational song. There was no inspirational songs on One of the Boys.
One of the Boys, yeah. This also, I don't know if she was planning for it, but it turned into a 4th of July anthem.
I never really liked this song that much. Like, I liked it, but it wasn't something I was always going to in my car listening to, you know?
Yeah, when I was a kid and this was on the radio, I was like, yes. But looking back, this album is still good and I still love some of the songs, but this song, it just is, it reminds me of Justin Timberlake's song from the Trolls movie, Can't Stop the Feeling. Like, sometimes those songs just aren't for me.
Look, I can appreciate it's a good song, but it didn't do it for me.
And it also doesn't do it for us because it doesn't munch any food. So, Katie, you're still on the beach just blacking out. Like, you need some food in your system or sober up.
This is the point where she drank all of that stuff in California Girls, and then she's saying, I'm gonna inspire everyone. It's like, boo-boo, you're so drunk. Like, you don't have your life together. Stop trying to give people advice in the middle of your blackout.
But to be honest, those are the best people to give you advice.
I know,
the blackout people, because they always hype you up.
Why is it when people are in a blackout, they think they should give everyone advice?
Track 5. Peacock.
If I'm not mistaken, this song is literally just about Katy Perry or whoever is vibing with this song wanting to see a guy's penis.
I always assumed this song was about Russell Brand's penis, just because they were married at the time.
Oh, okay.
But I mean, it could be fiction, but maybe she just really was like into his penis.
I do appreciate that this is fully a joke song. Like, she actually sings in it and stuff, but I love how it's so funny.
Yeah, that's like an early Katy Perry thing, having joke songs. Because even Last Friday Night is kind of a joke song. This is a joke song. You're So Gay is a joke song.
Oh, yeah.
Like, I feel like, in her other albums, were there joke songs?
I never really fully listened to, like, her recent one.
Yeah, so I feel like she needs to get back into, like, every now and then having a comedy song, you know?
Are you brave enough to let me see your peacock? Don't be a chicken, boy. Stop acting like a biatch.
This lyric is pretty rude because it's calling someone a chicken because they won't show her their penis. No, I'm joking. I mean, it is what it is. It's just a song.
Also, biatch reminds me so much of this time. Like,
It
saying
does.
biatch. Like, that needs to come back.
Katie knew what...
You are disgusting.
Katie knew what she was talking about. Need some goose to get loose. Come on, take a shot. Early on the video, you might have just thought, oh, you guys are like willing to spend the money to get Grey Goose. And maybe I would be willing to spend the money to get Grey Goose, but I honestly got it just for this lyric.
Yeah, I feel like if I was gonna get like a high-end vodka, I would get like, Tito's? Because this just reminds me too much of a club. Like, it reminds me of you're at a little
Don't
table.
they always hold these up?
Yeah, they're holding it up, and like it's just type of energy. I'd rather have a Tito's. It seems more like classy, you know?
Oh, a Belvedere, because that's what people on Real Housewives of New York get.
Oh, that also gives me the club vibe though. Belvedere.
Oh, it does?
Yeah, I don't know why, it just does. But I do love how it's frosted, the bottle.
So Katy Perry in this lyric was kind of flexing, because although this bottle is only $26, it is higher end for the vodka, right?
It's a luxury alcohol.
Yeah, so she is bragging.
Wait, so this lyric is literally her trying to give a guy a shot, so he'll show her his dick. Because he's not willing to do it sober. Anyway.
I honestly never thought about that until now, though.
Yeah, plus, like, it's all, like, fictional, you know?
This shot isn't gonna get me loose enough to show my peacock to the internet, so.
You go, oh my god. Vodka is disgusting. Oh my god. My body made the thing where I was gonna throw up. Like, I felt like it was a burp, but I didn't actually throw up, but I could have.
Ew.
Track 6. Circle the Drain.
I haven't listened to this song in a while, but isn't this song about someone that she's dating doing a lot of drugs and falling to sleep when they're about to have sex and just not being a good guy?
I remember I loved this song because this is one of the it wasn't an actual single, but you know sometimes before they release an album, they release a song like a week before. That isn't a single. This was that.
A promotional song.
And I loved how it like had like a, you know, like an old school rock vibe kind of.
I know, it's like a whole different thing than the rest of the album.
Mm-hmm. She's just tired of his bullshit. She's not gonna sit around while he circles the drain.
What is that really like?
Because like I picture like all like you're in a shower and there's like the soap is circling the drain and like it's just circling the drain. They're going to a hole. She wants to.
There's no point of even trying to help them.
Yeah, it's like you're literally just fading away of a human. You're just sitting there doing
jack shit.
Yeah, she wants to be his lover, not his mother. She could have been his savior, but she doesn't have the power. You know what I mean? Like, she tried to save him, but it didn't work. That's what makes you think.
I know. You can't save everyone.
You fall asleep during foreplay, 'cause the pills you take are more your forte.
This is food, I guess.
And then you ingest it. Are you gonna tell them what we're taking?
If YouTube is watching, this isn't an illegal drug. It's totally legal. But yeah. So we're living the fantasy of Katy Perry's bad man. Because we're taking the pills, you know?
Track 7. The One That Got Away.
This is one of the slow songs on the album. My first thought was, this song, to me, one of the most long-lasting songs on the album. I think this song holds its... Like, I feel like this song actually has a lot of meat to it.
Oh yeah, actually, I remember when this came out, I remember thinking that like this was the pop, like commercial version of an indie song.
Yeah, basically this song is just about,
The One That Got Away.
Yeah, I mean, there's nothing really to say. Used to steal your parents' liquor and climb to the roof.
Hey son, how was school?
It was great.
Oh, lovely. I'm glad you're getting an education. What are you doing tonight?
I'm gonna hang out with friends.
Oh, cool. Charlie and Billy?
Yeah.
Oh, they're good kids. You have fun, okay? Are you gonna be home?
Yeah, I'm home by 10.
Okay. Track 8. E.T.
This song is where Katy Perry opens up about her experience getting abducted by an extraterrestrial and effing them. She thinks they're hot. Like, she's into it. She's like, oh my god, like, I want to have sex with a different species.
I love this album because there's so many elements to it. There's reality. There's, like, supernatural. There's drug addicts. There's just like so much happening.
Mm-hmm.
And although you could say it's not cohesive, to me it's cohesive.
Yeah, it all works together.
Track 9.
Who Am I Living For?
This song sucks. I love every song off the album, and I remember even when this came out, I remember going back to the song saying, okay, it's been like 5 months since the album came out. I probably will like it now. Do you know what that happens a lot of times with that?
Yeah.
And I never got all around to liking this song. It just isn't good.
I have listened to the song multiple times and I do like it, but it's for sure not a favorite.
Yeah, I do remember they played this song during her movie though, during like some part of her life where like everything was going wrong. So it kind of, at least it had its purpose in that way. You know, it kind of fit the vibe of that part of the movie.
Track 10. Pearl.
We're actually divided on this song. Jacob doesn't like it.
Well,
this is one
okay.
of your hated tracks.
It's the same with Who Am I Living For? I said earlier I like that song. I also like this song, but these are my two worst songs from the whole entire album.
For some reason, I actually vibed with this song. Like, it was one of my, like, I don't know if top 5, but I liked it. I listened to it a lot. I just really loved how, like, empowered women and be like, don't let a man make you smaller. If anything, they should be making you bigger.
I never understood that till now. Maybe I'll give it a listen later.
I honestly think it could help a lot of people.
Track 11. Hummingbird Heartbeat.
This song for me very goes much into like the teenage dream aesthetic because it gives the energy of like this is your first time falling in love, and like that's a lot of people's teenage years.
Yeah, and I do love like comparing it all to a hummingbird. The whole like spread my wings, you know, like the whole innuendo. I'll let you guys figure out what that means. People were telling her she should have made this the 6th single or something. You know she tied the record with the Beatles.
Yeah, she has like 6 number ones for one album.
But people said she should have had this be a single. They're like, this had the potential to go number 1. But looking back, I don't know if it actually did have the potential to be another number 1 song, but this song is so good. Oh, 5. Okay, so the whole thing I said about Hummingbird Heartbeat is a lie because she tried to get the number 1 with the one that got away and it didn't reach number 1. But I guess maybe people said...
So the album has 6 singles and the last one was One That Got Away, and she tried to make that go number 1, but it peaked at number 3. So she almost beat Michael Jackson, but she tied with Michael Jackson.
But she could have, people said she could have released Hummingbird Heartbeat as a 7th single and that could have gone number 1.
But in full retrospect, I love... Hummingbird Heartbeat's a good song, but I don't think the fans are right.
Yeah, because if the One That Got Away didn't even go number 1, I don't think Hummingbird
The One That Got Away has more power than Hummingbird Heartbeat.
The taste of your honey is so sweet.
So we have some honey. So...
Oh my god, it's so good. Obviously don't want to lick off that, but like, it really tastes like jam. Why do we even make jelly? This tastes like the natural stuff, you know?
When she says your honey is so sweet, she's talking... It could mean it could mean a whole plethora of things.
Well, obviously it's cum, right?
I don't know. Oh, it's good.
Track 12. Not Like the Movies.
Plain and simple, this song is about wanting a love that's like the movies. You're not gonna settle down for someone that says, life isn't like the movies, this is reality. You're only gonna settle for someone that actually makes you feel like you're living in a movie.
And even though people say magic isn't real, they make you feel as if it is. I also love how this song has the background is kind of like a Disney movie. It reminds me of like a Disney Snow White princess song. Like it has like the same elements or something in those songs.
Yeah, I get that. When this song came out, our mom said that this is her favorite song ever. I don't know if that's still what she thinks, but that's what she did say at the time.
So her and Daddy, their love is like the movies? That's why she liked it?
I guess so.
Aww.
That was all of the food and drink mentioned in the 12 songs from the Teenage Dream album. I do have to admit, I still don't really feel like I'm living the teenage dream, but I am for sure content.
Neither, I don't feel like it either, but I do love how we got to relive the entire album.
Put in the comments what other album I should do this with. And see you later. Have a teenage dream tonight. Bye.
Bye.